just show your life and hop on and connect with your audience. It doesn't need, people overthink of like what needs to go in stories. You don't, it just show time lapse of you working, show your client journey, show the behind the scenes of what you do on a daily basis. And people actually love that. People want to see that stuff. They want to see the authentic, raw moments. Show up with a messy bun in your hair. Like, show up in your PJs. People love that. You don't need to be put together in your stories. And this is what's going to also help you stay consistent when you're not all put together. And it makes you relatable. So just show up, show behind the scenes, and ask your audience. Ask your audience what they would love to see from you. That's the easiest way.
Support us by subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the bell. We publish 3 times a week, incredible tutorials, interviews, strategies, and all sorts of things to help you to grow your business. Wildcard is where Katrina's going to choose a number between 1 to 5. And whatever number she chooses, I'm going to read out a question that I had collected prior to this interview. And just so you all know, Katrina has no idea what these questions are. So Katrina, what number would you choose between 1 to 5?
Let's do 3.
Number 3. Okay. This is a good one for you. Okay, I like this. We've covered it slightly, which is brilliant. So it says, could we please share some tips on being consistent with content in Instagram stories?
Oh, in Instagram stories. Okay. With this, it's just show your life and hop on and connect with your audience. It doesn't need, people overthink of like what needs to go in stories. You don't, it just show time lapse of you working, show your client journey, show the behind the scenes of what you do on a daily basis. And people actually love that. People want to see that stuff. They want to see the authentic, raw moments. Show up with a messy bun in your hair. Like, show up in your PJs. People love that. You don't need to be put together in your stories. And this is what's going to also help you stay consistent when you're not all put together. And it makes you relatable. So just show up, show behind the scenes, and ask your audience. Ask your audience what they would love to see from you. That's the easiest way.
Yeah. I love that. I feel that for most people watching this, especially for myself, just hearing that, I feel like you just gave me permission.
We all need it.
Yeah, we all need it sometimes, right? You don't have to be all put together because that, I'm going to put up my hand. In fact, I'm going to put up both hands to say that's what holds me back. That, you know, the feeling like you have to be all polished and, but I like that. Just do you, however you are, come as you are, and let your audience see that.
They will love that. You're more relatable.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Okay, we have time for one more wild card.
Okay.
Can you pick another number besides number 3?
Let's do 5.
Number 5. It is. If you were to start your business again, what would you do differently?
Ooh. I would, 1, hire a mentor right away. Because that was something that was a struggle at first, trying to grow my business because I was winging it and learning on my own. So that would help me fast track. And then I think I would have more of a strategy, not just dabbling in everything, because I was dabbling in too many topics, trying to figure out what would work for me. So one at a time works best, and it will help you grow faster rather than you doing everything and then your audience is confused. So that was a lot harder for me to grow, to figure out what I can talk about and what I'm really passionate about and run with that. Because there was a lot of things I was not passionate about and I was talking about because I felt like people wanted to hear it. But then at the end of the day, it was a struggle for me to show up.
Mm-hmm. I love that. I love that. Hiring a mentor first. And I think you're absolutely right. Most people want to bootstrap their business. It's that whole, I can do it. I mean, and you probably could because there's a lot of YouTube videos, blogs, and tutorials out there. And so yours truly spent 18 months bootstrapping.
Me too. A few years. I can do this. Okay. I've done enough research.
Yeah. There you go. Oh my God, it is crazy. Just like you, when I look back, I'm just like, Pam, what were you thinking? Like,
Wasted a
it is
few.
not right, wasted. That's what we were thinking. We were wasting time. No, I completely agree with you. And on that note, however, the follow-up question on that one would be, what about somebody who's watching this or listening to this and saying, okay, it's all well and good. Now where we both are, we have the finances to invest in ourselves. What about when you're first starting out and you want to hire a mentor, but you don't have the money to do that? But you also know, you have the sense to know that you cannot bootstrap your way through this. Is there a middle ground? What can they do? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with what we did, and we did our research, and you fail and you learn from that as well. There's nothing wrong with that, but there is so many platforms where there is affordable ways where maybe get a course first and learn through a course. Udemy is a great platform for that, affordable courses. Or there's many mentorships or mentors that you may have that have memberships that are affordable monthly. So there is ways around it that you can afford, work around your budget, basically.
Yeah.
But there is a ton of knowledge out there.
Yeah, 100%. Or do a VIP day or an intensive or something smaller.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to go into a big, massive program unless you have the funds or the funding for that. So, but I agree with you. Where there's a will, there is a way.
Yes.
That is for sure. We can be very resourceful. The way that I look at it is this, Katrina, and you might agree with me, but if you really needed to gather finances, say somebody was ill, you'd get the money together.
Yeah.
Right? You'd get it. That was my push. I don't know about you, but that was my push. That
absolutely.
When I had the big excuses of I can't afford it, I can't do this, I can't afford it, and I had to come clean to myself and say, but Pam, no, you're choosing. Saying I can't afford it is a choice that you're making in this instance.
Yeah.
Because if push came to shove and it was about one of my kids or, my husband or myself, I would find the money. So why not put yourself as number one and be resourceful in investing in yourself?
Yeah. It's just an excuse with a limiting belief that you have in yourself.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Thank you so much. I've learned a ton from you about how to scale and sell through reels and stories specifically. Katrina, if people wanted to find you, where is the best place to find you?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Yes, yeah.
All Katrina Le Bar.
Or Katrina Le Bar, wonderful. We will be linking that. Do you have, I know we talked about lead magnets earlier, do you have anything that you feel would give our audience a little bit further steps into your world and what you do that you would like to share?
Yeah, so I do have a few freebies. I'm going to be launching one really soon for Instagram growth, like checklists. But I will also, I'm working on right now how to start selling your stories. So that's going to be a course launching soon. And then in the new year, I'm going to be doing a 12-week mastermind if you want to help scale your business through Instagram.
Wonderful. So we will be reaching out to you, grab one of those links and sharing it with everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This has been such a blast. I feel like I have known you forever, Katrina, which is brilliant. Thank you so much for giving so much value. If you are watching or listening from wherever you are, go ahead and please find Katrina. Let her know that you found her on the Wake to Wealth show. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching this segment of the Wake to Wealth show. Click the thumbnail to the left of this video to catch the very next episode. We have an incredible guest that you do not want to miss. And I'll see you in the next segment of the Wake to Wealth show.